and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Allison Clarke and I'm a senior portrait and wedding photographer based out of Southern New Hampshire, and I'm also an educator for those who are just starting their own photography businesses and want to learn a little bit more. If you were here last week, you know that we're talking about all things wedding gear related, whether that be camera gear or the other little stuff that kind of elevates your wedding photos. And so last week we talked all about the specific photo gear that I bring with me to photograph a wedding. And this week we are going to talk about those little extra details that really can kind of boost you to the next level. So I'm going to share with you guys what is in that bag. First off, this is my bag. It has a little monogram on it. I got it from my business mentor, Hope Taylor, and I love it, and it's the perfect size for all of my little detail things. So first off are hangers. I usually will ask my couples in their questionnaire before their wedding how many people in their bridal party there are. So if there are 5 girls on the bridesmaids, then I will bring 5 hangers for their dresses, or 6 because I have to also have a hanger for the bride, because sometimes my couples and their bridal party or their wedding party, they don't think about the hangers. But when you're photographing a dress and the dress that is so beautiful and elegant that you paid thousands of dollars for is on a plastic hanger, it can really kind of devalue the photo a little bit. So I always bring wooden hangers in case they don't have any wooden hangers, because sometimes people just forget. So I bring them along just to ensure that my photos of the dresses are still as high-end as I want them to be. I have so much crap in here. The next thing I bring with me are ribbons. So I have 2 boxes of these little ribbons, and I got them from Ling's Moment. And they're really great because I was able to get 3 ribbons per box, and they were really inexpensive compared to other ribbons, and they're beautiful quality. And it's a cute little roll of ribbon, and this is like another color I have, and I have white. And so I just kind of went on the site and I picked out some ribbons that I thought were popular wedding colors. So there's also, I have like a maroonish burgundy one, and I have kind of this like burnt orange color because that's been a popular wedding color. So I have every color under the sun in the ribbons, so to make sure that my detail shots when I'm organizing flatlays will still match the overall color scheme of the wedding. If I can tie that in with a ribbon, then chef's kiss. Next up, I have this velvet ring box because sometimes my couples will have their rings in the box from the jeweler, and it has the jeweler's branding on it and stuff, and I just think that taking out that branding and just putting it in a cute little neutral colored velvet ring box can really help elevate the detail photos and take away the distractions of having like a certain jewelry brand on the box of the ring box. So I will also bring that. Another thing that I bring with me in my little bag of tricks for detail shots are these acrylic blocks. They are really helpful when I'm trying to create a more layered flat lay. So if I want to kind of raise one piece of the stationery and have it kind of layered over another piece, this kind of helps, you know, accomplish that. So I'll just put this down, I'll put whatever on top of it, and it kind of adds another layer to the flat lay to give it more dimension. So those are super duper handy. Another thing that I bring with me is command hooks. So I just get these little tiny clear guys, and I have the little command strips, and there's just sometimes where you go to a venue and you want to hang the dress somewhere pretty for the photos, but there's no like good place to hang it. So I found that bringing command strips are really helpful because you can put the command hook wherever you want and hang the dress from it, and it's really, really small, so you can't really see it, and you could even edit it out if you can see it a little bit. But it's super helpful because then you can just pull the tab and take it right off, and you're not damaging any part of the venue, and you're also just able to put the dress wherever the heck your heart desires. Last but not least, I also bring along some different fabrics. So this is just a white chiffon, and then I have 2 different colored cheesecloths. These were super inexpensive. I believe I got them all on Amazon. I think you can also get them from Ling's Moment too. And I just like to be able to use them when I'm creating flat lays to add, like I was saying before, just another little dimension or layer. And again, if like their colors involve dusty rose or baby blue, then this kind of helps tie in the detail photos to the rest of their wedding gallery. So that's also super helpful. And that's pretty much all I have in that little bag of tricks. I have found that since bringing this bag of tricks on wedding days with me, my detail shots and my getting ready images have just kind of been lifted up to the next level, which has been great. And all of those things that I purchased, like the hangers and the ribbons and the fabric, have all been very inexpensive. If you do enough digging, you can find kind of the cheaper versions of some of the more popular items. And Etsy is also a really great place to look. I will link below some of the companies that I got these items from so that you can also add these items to your own little detail flat lay bag. But let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or any ideas for future videos. I'm more than happy to film anything that you guys are looking for. And leave a like if this video is helpful to you, and hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified next week when I come out with my new video. I come out with new videos every single Friday, so definitely hit the subscribe button if you want to kind of stay in the loop. Also, shoot me a follow on Instagram if you haven't already, at Allison Clarke Photography. I share all kinds of tips and tricks in my captions and stories, and I respond to all of my DMs, so if you have any questions for me, definitely don't hesitate to reach out there. I'm more than happy to help. And last but not least, if you are a senior portrait photographer who has not yet downloaded my free guide, it is linked in the description below. It is all about posing your seniors in a way that will make them feel comfortable and confident, and which will only level up their senior experience, and then also elevating your photos because you're able to pose them in more advanced ways that they wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable doing if you didn't make them feel confident. So there's all kinds of benefits to that, and I'm sharing 6 tips in that free guide below, so definitely check it out. Hit that download button if you have not snagged it yet. And that's all I have for you guys. So like I said, hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified next week when I come out with my new video, and have a great weekend.